Well, mushers and their dogs are gearing up for one of the top sled dog races in the world, the Can-Am Crown International Dog Sled Races right here in Maine, Fort Kent.
Back in 2023, a New Brunswick musher made history by becoming the first woman ever to win the Can-Am 250. And Katherine Langlais is going to try and defend her title this year. She's joining us now live via Zoom. Good morning, Katherine. Thanks for being here with us. Oh, I think that she might be frozen. Katherine, can you hear us okay? Oh,
sounds like the signal's frozen.
We're trying to get the signal better.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, Katherine, we got you now. You got us?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, congratulations, first off. Last year's event, unfortunately, had to be canceled because of a lack of snow. So how excited are you for the race this year?
I'm very excited, actually. Glad to be participating in races again this year. There was next to no races last year out in the east, so we already participated in two this year, and we have another one next week, and then the Can-Am's coming after. And the Can-Am is like our baby. It's our favorite race to do of the year. It's like going back home. So we're very, very excited to go back to Fort Kent.
Yeah, take us back to 2023 and what was the experience like making history at that event?
I really, it was a magical carpet ride. I can't explain it other than that. The dog team that I had in front of me just delivered. And, you know, mushing is kind of like a poker game. You never know which cards are going to turn for you. And it seemed like my dog team, there was no mistakes that they were able to make. We as mushers always make mistakes, but they were just delivering. So yeah, I still have yet to have the right words to explain it, but it's magical. And I think back to those moments, and it's very moving to have a dog team that's able to accomplish these things.
Incredible. What do you think makes the Can-Am Crown one of the best sled dog races?
Well, it's for sure the start line. It's so well organized. There's a lot of people there. It's a memorable experience just to be able to get to that start line. It's kind of heart pounding. You're always, you know, a little nervous of how things are going to go. And I think what makes the Can-Am special is the difficult terrain. I'm one that likes to have a challenge, and the Can-Am just delivers year after year, regardless of conditions. And the volunteers are just like family. When we get to go back every year, it's just like like I said, going back home, because you feel part of the Can-Am family. So that's what makes it special to us, for sure.
What goes on to training for this event? 250 miles for you and also for the dogs. And how do you prepare for the cold weather and everything?
It's for sure that training starts with our dog starts in autumn. We start somewhere around August, sometimes July, depending on temperature. Idea of how much training goes into these dogs just to be well prepared to be able to get to that event. It's day in, day out, 7 days a week. It's just like caring for just like having a farm, really. We're outside early morning, outside late night, you know, tending to these animals. They have massages, they have all kinds of physical therapy, just to make sure that they're perfect to be able to run. So we're in tune to every detail that they show us, or that they tell us, or they give us. So
yeah, it's like they're athletes. And can you take us?
Definitely.
Can you take us through the course a little bit? Tell us what the experience is like.
Through the 250 Can-Am? Well, like I said, the start line is the most nerve-wracking. As soon as you're gone out of that, you know, that red fencing, everything just falls into place, and you kind of remember why you're doing that, and your nerves go down. You're just ready to take the trail. And I'm one that just likes to see my dog team. I never ask anything out of them. I just let them go and ride as they should, and try and pace them. What's important is to never go out too fast. So the first about 8 miles of trail is the skidoo trail, and then you get into the mountains, and they kind of get into their groove. And Portage checkpoint Portage checkpoint is anywhere between 67 to 72 miles. So that's your first stop that you stop somewhere around 4 to 5 hours with your dogs. It's 17 hours total that you have to give a break to your dogs in the trail. So you have Portage, Rocky Brook, Silver, and Allagash to be able to separate these hours, these 17 hours, 5 hours being in Allagash. So yeah, once you get to Portage, it's I don't have a favorite checkpoint, but I do have favorite food. And I love to get to Portage to be able to eat my spaghetti. That gives me the energy to get to the next checkpoint.
Hey, when you look at the pictures of the dogs, they have their tongues hanging out. They look almost like they're smiling. Talk about how much the dogs really love doing this.
Oh, the dogs, they really love to do it. And we are the mushers that have to ensure their safety, because they would go out and too strong. And we always have to make sure that we're pacing them appropriately and that we're listening.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just going to try to keep Katherine here for a couple seconds if we can. This is fascinating to hear about.
Yeah.
This race.
I mean, think about it. 200,
oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Katherine, we got you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Please continue.
That's it. They just love to run and run and run. And at Portage checkpoint, that first checkpoint, that's a checkpoint that there's a lot of hustle and bustle because the dogs don't want to rest yet. So they have to learn to rest, and that's why we train them to rest at home. We give them that training to be able to calm down when it's time. But at Portage, it's the checkpoint. You'll see a lot of dogs still standing up and barking and whirring to go. But at the next checkpoints is really when they're kind of falling to the phase and relaxing and laying down, actually resting. But these dogs are trained and they loved, and it's ingrained in their every fiber to be able to enjoy just running out in the wilderness like that. So yeah, they're born and bred to do.
Well, Katherine, we really appreciate you sharing so much about this incredible experience with us.
Yeah, by the way, if anyone wants to follow the journey, here's the website on your screen coming up here. It's canamcrown.net. I've ridden on a dog sled before, and it's crazy when the mushers bring out the rope or whatever. It's like a dog and a leash. They get so excited. They're jumping, they're barking, they're going crazy because they can't wait to go out and run.
I know. Well, Katherine, we're sorry we lost you at the end, but good luck, and we'll be following very closely. Believe it's March 1st. That's the race. It's less than a month.
Great event coming up.
Perfect. All right, Katherine.
There you go.
We had you finally. Thank you so much for your time, Katherine. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll blame it on the
Have a good day, and thank you for having me.
Yes.
That's great. We'll blame it on the frigid weather.
Exactly. All right. Well.